I've been affected by suicide. I guess like direct or indirect suicide. Like direct, someone had whatever was going through their mind and they thought about it before. Indirect, where I remember one funeral I went to was one of my cousins, and he was on the losing end of a Russian roulette game. But suicide's been this weird thing in my family. It's kind of funny. Like, we'll talk about mostly anything else but that. There's a few other things that we won't talk about that they won't talk about. Suicide being one of them. It's always amazing because you're left with more questions than answers. Just because you don't talk about it doesn't mean it didn't happen. It's one of those things where I still, every now and then, I go back to that last memory I've had of one of my loved ones, and then be awoken by that harsh reality that they're no longer here. My mom and dad initially split up. It was one of those things where I saw everything happen. As a kid, I seem to have taken responsibility for my parents splitting up, and then eventually they ended up divorcing. I accepted that it was my fault because I didn't do anything. The main reason why I had that feeling was I was the reason why they ended up having a divorce, and I was the reason why my family became broken. I was the reason why my mom disappeared for a bit. I was the reason why my dad took it as hard as he did. It was my fault. And I remember just beating myself up over the fact that my family's no more because of me. I started to have these thoughts. I can't handle it anymore. I can't deal with it anymore. So I decided, there was these train tracks that I would cross every day to go to school. And, on the way to school, I remember just thinking, I'm done. This is my last day. I laid down on him. And I just waited. I was ready. And then all of a sudden, I remember I could see the train. This memory came to mind of 8th grade year. I had a little brother. My little brother. Everything I did, he did. Everywhere I went, he tried to go. We went to this party. My brother wanted to come, so yeah, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna bring him. Yeah, he wants to hang out with the big brother. Yeah, let's go. As we're dancing, my little brother's just watching us, taking notes. So she went to him, and he's like, "Young cat, this dance." He's excited. His kids, yeah, his kids having the time of his life. After that dance, she gave him a kiss on the cheek. Ran around the whole place looking for me. He didn't know I was right behind him watching, but he ran around the whole place looking for me. Solid. Finally found me, like, Solid. She kissed me. I started thinking, I have a little brother that watches me this close and does everything that I do. What's to happen to him? No good last impression. If I was going to go out this way, there's no such thing as a good last impression with him. As I was thinking this, it gave me the strength to get up off the tracks. I remember, I got up, rolled off, and I shit you not, the train was right there. And I can say, my little brother saved my life. My little brother, he saved my life. I came to the conclusion that suicide has to be the most selfish thing that anyone could ever do. And for those of you who think that you're the only one going through what you're going through, you're not. There's help for you. Believe it or not, there's actually someone in this life that actually cares about you. At least one. And I figure that's more than enough a reason to make your life livable, to live your life. You're never alone. You can have 1,000 people feeling exactly the same way you do. You're never alone.